Live from the podcast news helicopter, it's the April and Jay podcast.
Episode 31, Craigslist ad, go.
I answered your post many months ago. Hung, straight, needs head, Midtown. I answered your post in March, and you responded in May. We've emailed, chatted, and chatted once on the phone. Was waiting to hear from you when we were going to meet in City at Hotel. The link is no longer working. You're straight white guy, I'm Latin guy. Posted 6 hours ago from Penn Station. Hi, I'm April.
I'm Jay.
It's on you this time.
And
But
we
I guess...
have no ideas. And
Wow.
we have no ideas. I'm going to stop you right there. So, I have a flaw in this Craigslist ad.
So many of them?
He had the guy's phone number. Why would he post a Craigslist ad?
I don't know.
He's like, we talked on the phone. Did you lose the phone number?
Maybe, or maybe it was like Skype and the guy got rid of Skype, or...
Not sufficient enough information.
No, it's not, but
Whatever.
people post on Craigslist for weird reasons.
It's whatever. Yeah, actually, today I was looking for something funny to talk about on Craigslist, and I was looking under gigs and talent, and one of the ads was calling for a medical fetish model.
Interesting.
Not sure what it is, but it said
Oh.
no experience needed.
Okay.
So,
Oh! I know what that is.
I don't know if we want to talk about it on here.
It's porn.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. I mean, I figured it was some sort of porn, of course.
It's there's a section of porn that people have about like doctors and patients.
Oh, that's not
So-
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I'm thinking that's what it is, and not like some weird other thing, but it could be
I
some
thought-
weird other thing.
But somewhere there's a group of people in America whacking off to like somebody's pancreas being taken out.
Isn't that like Rule 34? If you think about it, it exists.
Oh, I'm sure that exists. Don't get me wrong.
Pancreas porn.
Pancreas porn, pancreas removal porn.
So, can I just say, I
You
think
can say
I
whatever
need.
you want.
I think I need anger management.
Yep. Why though?
So I was in my office today, and I was in the middle of a tirade about somebody else, and cracking my office mate up. And one of my colleagues walked into the office, and he asked me a question. He wanted me to do something, and I looked at him and said, "I'd tell you to eat a bag of dicks, but I'm trying to be nicer to you." And then proceeded to answer his question. But it was just too easy to just tell him to go fuck himself, basically.
Do you not like this person?
No, I like him. He's a nice guy, but I find myself being really mean.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I agree with that.
What, that I'm mean?
Yeah.
I'm not mean to you. Am I?
Sometimes. But I don't care, so it's all right. I mean, you're downright salty. We've had this conversation.
This is true. I am downright salty.
I don't care if you're mean to me. It's fine. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll get some anger management.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you see Henry Cavill's out as Superman? DC's going forward with no Superman now. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mike. And John Hamm wants to play Batman, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
John
But
Hamm wants to play Batman, and Josh Gad wants to play Penguin.
oh my
opposite
god,
John Hamm's Batman.
that would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
That would be so phenomenal.
yeah. But DC's like, yeah, we're gonna not have a Superman for a while.
Well, because they're gonna do a Supergirl movie,
Yeah.
and so that would focus. So, like, Kal-El would be a baby.
Technically, yes.
Well, the article that I read was that they would be focusing on Supergirl, and if they had a Superman in it, it would be a younger baby or a
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah, I don't think they know what they're gonna do. All they know is they're making Shazam.
Yeah. Well, that's why Henry Cavill is out.
Yeah, because he was going to do a cameo.
And they couldn't come to terms on numbers.
Somebody said they also think that the story's fake news. I hate using that phrase, I'm sorry, but...
Well, he posted something on Facebook yesterday. Henry Cavill, like some sort of video. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was just like, whatever. He's shirtless, whatever. I don't care. I'm not a fan. After his whole, can't even ask out a girl anymore because she might say you raped her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm over him.
Oh, all right. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Witcher series on Netflix, so...
Is he going to be in that?
He is. He's starring as the lead in the Witcher series. The series based off video games and novels of the same name. Okay. Yep. As you can tell, I don't have too much to talk about this week. I hate Facebook Marketplace because people are assholes.
Why? What happened now?
I just tried to sell my PlayStation, and it took me 2 freaking days and 45 questions from 45 different people, most of which are answered in the description of the item I'm selling or are unintelligible. Okay. Actually, let me read some of those to you. Let me see if they're still here. But I marked it as sold, and then I think they all went away. And I'm going to read them exactly how they are written. Okay, let's see.
Because you bought a new PlayStation, the 4K Spider-Man version.
I did, and it's great. So this girl asked me, is this available? I said, yes. Anything wrong with it? Nope, I got a Pro. H-A-W, how many storage?
How many storage?
Said, don't know, not home. She never answered back.
Okay, so is this available? I will tell you.
That's an automatic button, I know that.
Yes. If you want to send a message, that's the first thing that happens.
No, yeah, I know that. So then we got this one. This person sent me a message that said, "Está disponible?" Okay. And I said, sorry?
Is this available?
And then I hit the translation button and said, is it available? And I said yes. And he never answered me back. Let's see. This other person said, hi, you still have. Yes. How much you wanna? I said the price I was getting it for. Everything works fine. No punctuation, by the way. Everything works fine? Yes, sir. Tell me it comes with controls, you have games. Wait, tell me it comes with controls, you have games. Complete system. And I said, complete system with controller, HDMI, blah, 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 blah. How many controllers? 1. Explained about the controller. I have another one. It's a little worn down. Blah, 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 blah. Text you address, please.
No.
I said, I can meet you at the gas station across from Walmart in Naugatuck. I don't know why I gave... that was too much information, but oh well.
A little bit, yeah.
There's podcasts. I live in New Haven. Okay? I live in Naugatuck. He said, I know. That's why I want an address.
Because you live in a town that's not New Haven, and I want to rob your house.
So I said, okay, here's the address of the gas station. I can meet you at 5. And then he said, after I explained what time, I gave him the address, I told him the place. You know, he said, address, please. He insisted after I said Naugatuck, is little far for me.
Yeah, because you're not giving him his home address for him to come and murder your family.
I said, okay. He said, but you Comen, C-O-M-E-N, but you Comen to New Haven, let me know. And I said, can't, sorry. Let's see what else we got.
Wow.
Is this available? Yes. Will you take less than what you're asking? No. Okay. It comes with controllers and wires. Give her all the information. I'll ask my boyfriend.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. This guy. Okay. Starts right off the bat. I can do $50 less than what you want, basically. I said, nope. Firm. Everything is fully functional. Has all cables. Yes. Is there any way to test it just to make sure it's working? I said, I can send you a video of me using it. What time are you available today? I said 4 o'clock. This was at 2:26. That work for you? 5:50. I'm sorry, man. I've been looking all over the place for my debit card to take the money out, but I can't find it anywhere. I have to wait 3 to 5 business days for a replacement. Is that okay? I was really looking forward to picking that up, too. I said, sorry, that sucks. Then he texted me back an hour later, I'm going to see if I can transfer my funds to my other card and withdraw.
Oh, my God.
And then there was the guy I sold it to. Let me go all the way back to the beginning for this one.
Oh, is this okay.
Well, we had a longer conversation because he bought it. Is this available? I said, yes, gave him all the information. What address? He said, what address? I said, gave him all the things, blah, blah, blah. Can it be 150? No, it can't. I'm asking more than that. It's okay. I'll wait for my father with a car when I send you a message, okay? I said, so that means you want it? My father did not arrive with the car. Okay. I have something to do around 6:30. Please let me know. I do know. I said, please let me know if you will be able to go before then. I do know. If you cannot fetch me today, I'll go tomorrow. Okay? I said, I have others waiting, so if you can't make it, if you live local, I'd be willing to meet you somewhere near you to drop it off. I understand. Are you in Naugatuck? I live Bridgeport. I said, oh yeah, too far. 20 minutes from here to there. I said, I understand. I work near there. Can you bring it here to me tomorrow? No. I can search, but I have to wait for my father. Can you send pictures more of him?
More of him?
Can you send pictures more of him?
What is happening?
I assumed he wanted more pictures of the PlayStation, so I sent him pictures. I'm going, okay? You need an address, I said. Yes, where I can search. Give him the address. He goes, okay, picture, see? I said, nope, that's Milford, not Naugatuck. No problem. Oh, sorry. Here, place? I go? Yes. Okay, thank. I be in car Titan. Black.
I be in car Titan Black?
Yes. What time does it say you'll be there? 2 doors. Okay. 6:35 p.m. I be. Thumbs up. That was my experience selling a PlayStation on Facebook Marketplace. It was awful.
Did you talk to him in person?
Yeah, he was Spanish. I think
Okay.
he had translation on, or I automatically had translation on.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I wish you hadn't asked me that because it makes my story a lot less weird and funny, but thanks.
You know what?
Thanks for ruining my story. Your fucking questions.
You already know I'm salty tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry for following up on a fucking story you're telling because I wanted to know if English was not his first language.
Well, I'm just saying. Sorry for the creaky chair. I need a new computer chair.
It's okay. We're not professional on this podcast.
I noticed.
Ooh.
So what else is going on in the world?
So my favorite baseball player, David Wright, held a press conference today and said that after 2 years of not being able to play, he's going to suit up one last time on September 29th so that he can play one game in uniform so his little girls can see him play. And then they didn't use the retirement word, but he said, medically, I will not be able to play anymore.
Okay.
So I'm very bummed.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
I don't know. I cried.
I mean...
His press conference made me cry.
All right, well... It's a bummer, I suppose.
It is a bummer.
Right.
Especially since, like, my father hated him. And would, like, every time he would get hurt, my dad would just, like, fucking retire, you bum. And then after my dad passed away, he got hurt and was out for a while. And I just heard my dad's voice, fucking bum, retire. So I'm like, I'm sure my dad's cheering right now.
Wait, David Wright, the big fat guy, David Wright?
No, that's David Ortiz.
No, I know who David Ortiz is.
David Wright is our age. He's super hot. Played third base for the Mets.
Oh no, who was who was the fat guy who played for the Yankees? And don't say Babe Ruth. David Cross. No.
No.
David Cross is a comedian. You know who I'm talking about.
Are you thinking of like CC Sabathia?
No.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The fat white guy. Fat white guy played for Yankees.
I bet you it comes up with Babe Ruth.
Listen. David Wells.
Oh, he wasn't fat.
Yeah, he was kind of a big fat guy.
No.
David Wells?
That's not a big...
David
Wells was not a big fat guy.
He was. As far as baseball goes, he was a big fat guy. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Well, whatever. So
I'm bummed.
Well, them's the breaks, I suppose.
Yeah.
All's fair in love and baseballs.
So we have a couple of emails, or voicemails.
All right, you want to play those?
Sure. Here's the first one.
Man, our last episode was so good, this one's just tanking right off the bat. Why are you sighing?
Hey, this is Eric from the Indiana. I haven't called for a minute, but, it happens. I had a Harry Potter question. And again, it's just one of those, I can't find answers to these questions. So, okay, Tom Riddle and Old Voldy is the same person, in a sense.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. Not in a sense.
Old Voldy.
Yes. Not in a sense. They are the same person.
Whenever Old Voldy goes to kill or try to kill Harry's mom and dad, he kills them, and then he goes to Harry and tries to kill him, but doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Now, half of his being, soul, whatever, goes into Harry, and the other part, disappears. Force ghost vanishes. What exactly happens to him, really? I know, he goes for, the stone to keep alive in the first, Harry Potter. But how does he basically die the first time to become Old Voldy? Zombie-looking guy, no nose, from a normal, person. So how does he become, him, Voldemort, I can't say his name, from Tom Riddle? So them two questions there, I cannot Google enough to even come up with answers. If you can help me out, I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later.
Okay. He called 3 times, so this is the first of the 3 calls.
Why don't you answer the questions first?
Okay, so...
It's all on you.
I know. So, Eric, to answer your question, he prepared the Horcrux spell prior to going to kill the Potters. And when Lily sacrificed herself, threw herself in front of Harry's body, basically, the spell basically bounced off of Harry and ejected Voldemort from his body, kind of. He was a shell of himself. And if you look at, if you watch movie 4, where we have a body of sorts, that took a long time for that, for him to have some sort of corporeal body. He disappeared because he went off to the forests of Albania, and that's when he found out about the diadem. I think I could be wrong. Oh no, he did the diadem before he disappeared. But anyways, Professor Quirrell found him, and they formed a symbiotic relationship, and that's why he was living out of the back of Quirrell's head. So the 7th or 8th part of his soul went into Harry because of the sacrifice that Lily made, and Harry was an unintended Horcrux. So he didn't actually die.
And I think the answer to the question too about how he got so ugly from Tom Riddle, every time he took a piece of his soul, it kind of corrupted him. Which is why he was a noseless snake man.
The noseless snake man thing. That was actually because he was living off of Nagini's blood, I think.
No.
Because Nagini was already a Horcrux at that point.
All right.
All right. Was there anything else with that question?
So, I hope that answers your question.
All right. Next one. I'm hoping this is another. It's not a. Oh, this is a story. Okay.
Hey, we got our next caller here, Eric from Indiana. What's going on, Eric?
Hey guys, it's me. Going on y'all's conversation about crazy first dates. I kind of got a crazy first date / girlfriend / mini dates, I guess. I think the first date was at Fazoli's. I don't know if you know where Fazoli's is or whatever it is. I don't know if you know what it is.
No, we don't.
Famous they are, but it's an Italian restaurant, McDonald's-ish type of thing, fast food, Italian. Their whole thing is unlimited breadsticks, okay? So it's free breadsticks.
Olive Garden?
And I was with a girl, first date-ish or so, and they were, like I said, I want to just iterate free breadsticks, okay? So we ordered our food, and they brought out our breadsticks, and we're talking, and I'm kind of distracted a little bit, a little nervous, and all the breadsticks are going. And I was like, oh, we're, waiter, more breadsticks. And we went through about 3 baskets of breadsticks, and I'm noticing that I'm not eating very many of them. And I'm like, what in the world, where's all these breadsticks going? And evidently she was taking them and putting them in her purse. Taking the breadsticks and putting them, and whenever I was like, hey, why are you taking the breadsticks? She's like, I'm not. I'm like, you're not taking the breadsticks and putting them in your, I see the breadsticks in your purse. No, I'm not. So, I don't know, that was just weird, that she wouldn't just admit, hey, I'm taking breadsticks and we can have them later. Okay, that's a little weird, but whatever, And I've noticed this happen a few times. We went to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. She would bring baggies with her and dump the food in baggies. And this is all weird.
You continued to go out with this woman after the breadsticks, Eric? Seriously? Oh, Eric. Sorry. Play it to the end. I had to interject. Oh my
So
God.
some kind of like disorder or something. But the straw that broke the back was when my grandma died, probably back in the mid-90s, late 90s. And we were only dating for like 2 weeks or so, but she wanted to go to me with the funeral. So I was like, okay, So I don't know, like most funerals that I've been to have like a back room type of thing where there's like food.
Oh no.
Where you can sit and get out of the funeral mist, mind you.
Please no.
I remember going back there and being like, hey, there's sandwiches back there. Not thinking nothing. It's a funeral, okay? I'm not thinking nothing of it. And I was like,
Hold on. He had to call another time because that cut him off.
I don't know why you're screaming.
Sorry.
wow, that was really long. Sorry about that, guys. My ramblings. Anyway, going back real quick, we were at the funeral. I said there's sandwiches, and I went up front. She went back. I went back to meet her. She took all of the deli meat. She took all of the deli meat, stuck it in her purse, and she lied about it. And that was the straw that I was like, hey, we got to get out of here. I'm done with you, blah, blah, blah. I think my words to her was, you stole my grandma's meat. That was fine at the time. It's totally weird now. Anyway, that was my story. I thought it was kind of funny, I guess. Weird. Y'all take it easy. Bye.
Lord, Eric.
You stole my grandma's meat.
Oh my God. I think you just named this episode.
Yeah. You stole my grandma's meat.
Yeah. Thanks, Eric. And sorry about that?
That is the most bonkers thing. I mean, that's as good as your,
I literally just saw you put the breadstick in your purse. No, I didn't. No, I literally, you're doing it right now.
Oh my God.
Is there another one, or is that it from him?
That was it from him.
Oh,
What a ride, Eric.
that was quite the ride.
That was almost like your IKEA story.
God. So Mike left us a list from strangelist.com, and it's the top 10 strangest facts you want to know. So here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 10. Cat pee is fluorescent.
Isn't all pee fluorescent?
I don't know, but hear me out. Yes, cat pee is fluorescent. That is, it shines in the dark under ultraviolet light because of its chemical composition, which contains phosphorus. Okay, I don't need to know that. Okay. Number 9. So I knew that because I had a cat. Number 9. Coca-Cola can be used as a cleaner.
Yes, Mythbuster did a whole episode on that one.
Number 8. Cockroaches can survive without their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7. What the fuck? Langvair Pool Gwyn Gil Go Queern Drob Ool Landis Leo Go Gosh.
Yeah, I tried to read that 4 times.
The next in these top 10 strangest facts is the name of the largest village on the island of Wales. Okay. Fuck. This is undoubtedly one of the coarsest words in the English language, and one of the strangest facts you should know is its origin, which comes from ancient England. At the time, sex was not allowed as enjoyment, but only to conceive. And to have sex, you had to ask the king for permission. He said that he was authorizing it through a plaque that read, "Fornication under consent of the king." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Foot binding. I knew about foot binding.
Foot binding's terrible.
It's super gross. Dolphins keep an eye open while they sleep. I knew that because their brain literally separated into two sides, and they can have one side going at once while the other side is sleeping.
They also are like one of the only animals that have sex for fun, and have been known to rape.
Oh dear.
Yeah, dolphins are horrible.
Yes and no gestures is number 3. Now still talking about cultures. The next is the list. We all know that in most cultures, the gesture for nodding one's head expresses agreement, and the opposite shows disagreement. However, did you know that the Bulgarians are an exception? In Bulgaria, the head shake means yes, and the nod means no.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2, Thomas Edison was afraid of the dark, and he was also a douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, look it up, people.
He stole from Nikola Tesla?
Yeah. And then the speed of a sneeze can approximately go 160 miles an hour.
Yes.
So, well, you tried, Mike. You tried.
He did. He asked some other questions, though.
Worst restaurant experience stories.
Yeah.
I don't really know off the top of my head. Do you?
I'm trying to think if I've had... Oh, yes. Yes. Let me pull up Yelp, though, because I have to give you the whole thing.
Okay.
Because this is, like, the first and one of the only times I've ever Yelped. Because of how bad this experience was.
Is that the proper term?
Yelp?
To say you yelped?
Fuck if I know.
Posted on Yelp? Posted on Yelp, maybe?
I
Yelp?
don't know, Jay. Stop.
This is the April J. Newscapter. Ooh. Sorry. This is what happens when I don't prepare.
Jay, let me tell you. Jay is using one of those Swiffer. They closed? No, they didn't. No. Remember how I was telling you about that really awesome restaurant in DC?
No.
No. We went to a really awesome restaurant around the corner from our hotel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just recently, yes.
Yeah. They closed.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer.
That's a real bummer. They had the best French fries I've ever had in my life.
That's quite the tall order there.
Okay, maybe second best. Because the other one is a place in whatchamacallit. I don't know. I can't think of where they are. Okay. So, this place is called the Celtic Harp Restaurant and Pub.
Was called.
No, it's still there. Alright, so I posted this 2 years ago. So I'm just going to read it to you. We came in at 6:55 on a Saturday night, and it took our waitress 20 minutes to even get our drink order and bring menus. She came back 10 minutes later because she forgot our drink order and needed us to tell her again. She also took our appetizer and food order. Another 15 minutes later, we finally got our drinks. I had a club soda and my husband had a beer.
I feel like you read this story before.
Mm-mm.
Perhaps on this podcast.
I don't think so.
All right, keep going.
Not complicated. After waiting almost an hour since our arrival, we finally got our appetizer, and then a few minutes later, our meals. My burger, which I ordered with no cheese or bun due to dietary restrictions, came with trees.
Pine or maple?
Cheese.
You didn't say cheese, you said trees.
Cheese. I told the waitress I ordered a plain burger. It was returned with the cheese scraped off.
This sounds very familiar.
The remnants of the cheese were still on it. Oh, I posted it all over social media. That's probably why. You probably read it. So, guaranteeing that it wasn't refired. The cheese remnants were still there. The waitress said she couldn't control what the cooks did. The bright spot was the man who appeared to be the manager. He took the burger off the check when the kitchen got it wrong. And when I told him what the kitchen did and showed him the evidence, he was furious. Also, the outside bar decided that with all the tables filled outside, they should dump water all over that they had by their bar. So, like, we had to lift our feet up so our feet wouldn't get wet by, like, the river of water coming from the bar that they decided to just dump. Will not be returning. You should really call John Taffer and get Bar Rescue in here ASAP.
All right.
Yeah. It was terrible.
I don't have a restaurant story per se. I've never had a really terrible experience.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so I don't really have a story for that.
Okay.
Let's see. Most embarrassing moments. I don't know that I'm going to talk about any of those on this podcast.
Why not?
I have quite a few.
Okay.
Most embarrassing moments. Is it count if in retrospect you're embarrassed about it now, but when it happened you were too little to be embarrassed?
I suppose.
Or do you have to be embarrassed about it at the time?
I don't know.
When I was 3 or 4, in Stop and Shop. So you're familiar with a payphone, correct?
Of course.
On the bottom of the payphone, there's that little door you push in to get your change.
Yes.
Okay. So way back in the day, when I was 3 or 4, they had a machine at Stop and Shop for stamps. It was a stamp machine.
Okay.
And it had a similar little change door. Now, I don't actually remember all of this per se. I remember bits and pieces of it because I was 3 or 4, but
okay.
I was playing with that while my mother and father were checking out.
Okay.
And somehow my finger went in, and then the little change door, got in such a position that when I tried to pull my finger out, my finger was stuck. And they had to call the fire department.
Oh my God.
This was at the front of the store in front of all the checkouts.
Oh my God.
I was stuck in a stamp machine.
Oh my God.
But I remember they gave me like this little toy plane.
To play with while you're away. Oh.
Afterwards. They had to like grease my finger up. I think it was just like I had to push it back in. But it was pushed too far in and the door was like yeah, it was bad. They got it out, obviously. I have all my fingers, but
oh my God.
I mean, in retrospect, that's embarrassing, but I don't think I was embarrassed at the time.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
I can't really think of anything. I mean...
Oh, I have one more.
Okay, good.
So when I was a little lad in school, this story takes place in 5th grade. I was not good about bringing things home, papers home, tests home.
Okay.
I was a bit of a desk hoarder, and it drove my mother nuts.
Okay.
So one day my mother said, "You need to bring this stuff home, or I swear I will come up to the school and go through your desk."
Oh, man.
I don't know if I didn't think she'd do it. So one morning while I was at my school for recess, I saw my mother walking into the school. I don't remember the details, but I remember following her and being with her while she was in my classroom, digging through my desk. As the morning bell rang, to which I started to panic because that meant everybody was going to be coming to their classrooms. And my entire class showed up while my mother was ripping apart my desk. And I was standing there in the back of the classroom while all the kids were watching my mother go through all the papers in my desk.
Oh my God.
I'd like to say I learned my lesson, but I
you
probably
didn't.
did not.
Oh, I actually
Well, that was
have.
horrifying.
I have a good one. I just thought about this. Senior prom. So many things went on that night that I am not particularly proud of.
I told this story already.
No, I didn't. I've told the story about propositioning Tim and getting blackout drunk. I did not tell the story of the dress snafu that happened.
Oh, okay.
So Matt prom, and I'm in a strapless dress, and I was, by the end of my senior year of high school, I was probably the skinniest that I've ever been. I was pretty tiny. And I was dancing with my friend's date, and my friend was dancing with Tim. So, and you probably know the other guy. But anyway, so he and I are dancing. It's a fast dance, and spins me around. And as he spins me around, down goes my dress.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Like all the way down?
Nope. Like, to my waist.
Oops.
Yeah, I'd lost a little bit of weight in my boob area after I had gotten my dress altered.
Yikes.
I am so thankful that I had worn a bra under my dress.
Yikes. Yeah, that's horrifying.
And Jimmy, the guy that I was dancing with, like, the look on his face, he was like, holy shit. And I pull my dress back up. I'm laughing, but I'm mortified. Jimmy goes, oh my God, Tim, you just missed it. April lost her dress. And Tim, who had no romantic interest in me whatsoever, was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, what? Why?
You don't care.
You don't care at all. I'm just your
God.
silly best friend, nothing more. But yeah,
That's
no.
funny.
Well, thank God it was only Jimmy that saw it happen.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What else did Mike ask? Mike asked, worst Disney movie.
I don't like Lilo and Stitch.
I'm not a big fan of that one either.
Don't like
That was
it.
kind of crappy.
My husband loves it.
We agree on that.
We agree on most things, though.
I know. This one I saved for last because it may go on a while.
Okay.
Most annoying things in life. I think we should just go back and forth till we run out of things.
Oh. Okay. You go
We'll
ahead,
do it-
because I can't.
We'll do like a speed round.
I can't think of anything right now.
You will.
I know.
Ready?
Yeah.
Facebook,
What about Facebook?
just in general. All right, scratch that. Go back. Social media.
Okay. Ugh.
Okay, I'll go again. Pop sockets.
I don't know why you hate pop sockets so much. Your, like, irrational anger on pop sockets actually, like, I think is ridiculous.
Okay, we'll keep going.
And kind of, you know, kind of annoying in itself.
That's great.
Oh, I've got one. When you don't have a working dishwasher and somebody refuses to wash dishes, or, you know, like, there's only two of us, maybe use one dish and wash it and not use all the fucking dishes in the sink. I mean, in the cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're walking into the bathroom at work and a friend of yours is walking out of the bathroom at work, but you're kind of a little farther in than he is out, and you notice that he didn't wash his hands, but he wants to give you a fist bump.
Ooh.
That's pretty fucking annoying.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
To which you say, nah, bro. Nah. What? Nah, bro. Not happening.
Okay. How about when people don't wipe the seat.
Ooh.
I will elaborate on this one.
No.
No. I need to, because
Please don't.
people are fucking savages. The faculty bathroom, that's a single use one near where I teach, was occupied. I really had to pee, so I went and it was occupado. And I really, really had to pee, and I only had a couple minutes before my next class started. So I went to the single stall handicap bathroom. Piss everywhere. Everywhere. The floor, the seat. I don't know what people are doing. Everywhere.
Believe me, I've seen worse. Oh, let's see what else is annoying. Ooh, I got one. When you're paying for an item and you know you're getting change back, so you put your hand out and the person slaps the change on the counter.
I'll do you one better.
Just put the fucking change in my hand, asshole.
When you're getting change back, at the grocery store or, at a place where they're going to give you change back, and they see you fumbling with your wallet so that you can put the money in, and they put the receipt on top of the money.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Put the receipt in the goddamn bag.
Yeah.
I don't need to stand there because I'm already having enough anxiety that somebody behind me really wants to go, and I gotta fumble with my shit so I can get out of the store, and you've given me an extra step.
Seriously. Listen, Karen, put the fucking receipt in the bag. God damn it. Nobody wants the fucking receipt in their wallet, Karen. God damn it, Karen.
You've named it. You've named them Karen.
I've named her Karen because that's one of the most. I think that's an annoying person's name. If you think about it, do you know somebody named Karen?
One of my aunts.
Is she annoying?
No, I like my Aunt Karen.
Oh, all right, well, that's fine. Do you know anybody else named Karen?
Yeah, and I like her too.
Oh, Christ, okay. Anyway.
It's your turn.
Excessive fitness posts on Facebook. We get it. You got skinny. Shut the fuck up. And it's not even an oversensitivity or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I wish I could be skinny. No, I don't care. It's fine. I'm working on myself, and I'm at where I'm at. But I don't fucking care if you just ran 3 miles in a record fucking time. Don't flex at me.
People trying to sell shit on Facebook.
My God.
Like, when I grow up, I want to be somebody who sells things via social media.
God, people trying to buy the things that you're selling on Facebook.
No. I'm not talking about Marketplace. I'm talking about, I'm a so-and-so rep now.
Oh, no, I know. How about the people, have you seen this? The people that sell, like, CVS products on Facebook. They'll have an entire kitchen table of, like, detergent, Old Spice deodorants, a couple rolls of paper towels, Mr. Clean.
What?
You've never seen this?
No!
Oh my God, I see people do this shit all the time.
Who's doing this?
They must do like the couponing thing, and then they take all the extras and they fucking sell that shit on Facebook.
Oh.
I don't want the fucking Old Spice deodorant that you picked out for me. Douchebag. Take it and shove it up your fucking ass.
Excessive use of body spray or cologne.
Ugh, Axe body spray.
Or cologne or perfume.
Oh yeah. People that wear cologne, that obviously wear cologne, but not that much deodorant. So it smells like a fucking BO cologne bomb went off.
Ugh. And I'm really sensitive to that stuff. Like, because I'm allergic to it. So, like, the smell is really, especially strong for me. So, when you get a group of, youngins that use it excessively and they're in a confined area, oof. No,
yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see, what else? What else? Reality television.
lot
Why
about
hasn't
it.
it fucking gone away yet?
Some of it's not bad.
Specifically, fucking Rich Housewives.
I love the Rich Housewives.
They're just the fucking biggest pieces of trash on the fucking planet.
I like the Rich Housewives. Some of them.
Whatever.
You know why? You know why I like it? Because it just goes to show that, and I can't believe I'm going to quote Countess Luann,
Please don't.
but really, money can't buy you class.
I have another one.
Okay.
When you when you quote Countess
Countess
fucking Luann.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
I don't care.
I mean, she's like one of the worst. But still, I mean, it's
Oh, I got another one. People who are at Walmart on a weeknight or a weekend, I guess it doesn't matter, at like 10 o'clock, because we have a 24-hour one, and you have your kids with you, your young children. They need to be home in fucking bed, not eating a fucking donut in the shopping cart while you shop at 10 p.m. at night.
ooh, your Walmart in general just makes me mad. I don't like the new layout.
God. Fuck that Walmart.
That Walmart is like, oh, I was there in August and I do not like it. I don't like the layout. I don't like, no thank you. I was so confused when I walked in and I was like, where's the Dunkin' Donuts? And it's like,
To the right.
well, it depends on which way you're walking in, but it's not where it used to be when you first
What do you
walk
mean?
in.
To bed somewhere? There's only one entrance to Walmart.
No, is there?
There's the front entrance.
Aren't there two entrances though, depending upon like how far down you are? Or is there only one
I
entrance?
guess there's technically lawn and garden, but that's not an entrance. That's just fucking lawn and garden.
Okay, well, I don't like the setup of your Walmart.
Whatever.
It's terrible.
I got another one. You
Okay.
complaining about the setup of my Walmart.
I got another one. You complaining about everything that I say.
I didn't complain about everything you said, just the things you're getting whiny about.
Isn't that the whole point of this, is that we're whining about shit?
Oh, yeah. What else?
I got one. When my dog spite poops.
That one is a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. And she's laying here nicely for me.
I'm sure there's more, but that's all I can think of for right now.
You putting that disgusting thing in your mouth really bothers me.
I haven't used it. It's unused.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
It's 2 after the hour from the April J. Newscopter.
Oh my god.
Traffic on the parkway is backed up for miles.
What parkway?
I don't know. It's
Where are you?
It's like the radio guy voice.
Okay, sure.
This is WAPR, home of the $10 gas fill-ups.
I hate that voice.
Yeah, money on the 20s. Every weekday.
Oh my god. Do you have any more of your ridiculous reviews?
I don't.
You don't.
I didn't prepare for this one at all. I assumed everybody else was gonna do it for me.
You can't assume that. I got a couple of Amazon reviews. I only have 3. The first one is the Waterfall Audio Niagara Diamond Giant Speakers.
Okay.
3 stars. Not the bargain one would think. I was generous with my 3 stars. It turns out Taylor Swift doesn't sound any better with this pair of speakers than my old $120 Walmart specials. I'd have to add that I wasn't at all surprised. This one is a 1-star review for a mini desktop metal cannon, stainless steel. 1 star, lame. Make sure to read the details before you buy. Doesn't come with ammo for it. Doesn't come with fuses. Doesn't come with
hold on, stop. Back up. Canon, Cannon.
ON. It's a mini desktop Canon.
Oh my gosh, not like a Canon camera.
No, like a Canon like that you would use in war.
Okay.
Make sure to read details before you buy. Doesn't come with ammo. Doesn't come with fuses. Doesn't come with powder. Lame.
Okay.
And finally, this is for Dave's Ghost Pepper Naga Holokia hot sauce, 5 ounce. And it says 5 stars, not for mortals, by Benjamin Chodroff. I purchased a burrito from a small shop for a few blocks from home. I was unimpressed with their habanero hot salsa. Eager to kick it up a notch, I reached for a bottle of what I later found to be Dave's Gourmet Ghost Pepper Holokia hot sauce. I unscrewed the top and went to put a dab on. I quickly realized that there was no flow regulation, but not before a large pool of the magma-colored liquid dropped into my lunch. I decided to dab my finger in to see what I was dealing with. It was formidable, sweet, and flavorful with a long heat. I thought I could take the heat. I demolished the burrito, hot sauce and all, and shrugged off the pain. Every bite was saturated with the taste of 1,000 tortured souls, but the guacamole still tasted great. I wiped my tingling lips, and while downing a glass of water, I looked at the bottle. It claimed a rating of Insanity++. I headed home, thinking surely the worst must be over. I've ate plenty of hot food, and my stomach is battle-tested. I was wrong. I walked no more than a block before I started to feel odd. It was in the 40s in Cleveland, but I could feel the sweat forming on my brow. I walked another block and could literally feel the burning sensation outlining my stomach. My breaths were noticeably faster and shorter. People on the street looked at me weird. I figured it would go away by the time I got home, but decided to pick up the pace. By the time my apartment was in sight, I was experiencing tunnel vision, and it felt like a live, agitated weasel had been placed inside me. I knew what I had to do. After flushing my lunch, a tablespoon of this sauce, half a gallon of milk, and my ego down the drain, I can honestly say I'm happy just to be alive. This sauce is not for mortals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. I did send myself something home for this episode.
Okay.
So, something I forgot all about that is a gold mine is Yahoo Answers.
Oh, fun.
So here's a bunch of, this is 22 questions from Yahoo. Answers that are so dumb they're awesome. So I'm going to read some of these.
Oh, good.
So the question was, why do crocodiles walk so gaily?
Okay.
The answer was, this is the painting category. We know nothing about gay crocodiles. Next question. How did they clone Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap? The answer, they didn't actually clone her. I'm not sure if you noticed in the movie, but at approximately 47 minutes through, you can see a man dressed in black lycra who is controlling the wax puppet of Lindsay Lohan's twin. This is actually how they did it. This is done throughout the film, but you usually don't notice him.
Oh, man.
Question number 3. Do midgets have night vision? My friend told me that midgets have night vision to see in the dark while they fight disoriented camel monkeys. Is this true? I must know. Thanks, brah.
Oh, my God. That is so offensive.
The answer is, your friend was partially right, but they left out a few things, and then it just goes on to be just ridiculous. So I'm not going to read that one. That is kind of offensive. Question. How can I safely look at a picture of the sun? I know that to look at the sun can make you blind, but what if I took a picture of the sun with my phone? Would it still ruin my eyes? Answer. Look at the picture at night when the sun is sleeping. Question 5. Should America make China the 51st state so we can get better access to Chinese food? I am so sick and tired of Panda Express.
Oh, what the fuck?
Some of these don't have answers. They're just the questions. 6. Antithesis. If evolution is true, then why hasn't my dog turned into an elephant?
If evolution?
If evolution is true, then
Okay.
why hasn't my dog turned into an elephant?
You said evolution.
Well, I made a mistake, obviously. Is there a spell to become a mermaid that actually works? I would like to know if there's a spell available to become a mermaid, one that works. I am asking people that believe in mermaids. Don't say things like, mermaids don't exist, because I take it very seriously and find it offensive. Please help me find a spell. By the way, I'm also a witch.
Did they answer that one?
No. Some of these don't have answers. Evolutionists, how come animals have not evolved to fly around outer space outside the atmosphere of Earth? Then somebody said, your theory does not make sense. You believe that animals can evolve into new species with new features out of nowhere. Update. P.S. I failed at science school. Nine. Is it normal to hang out with the lunch lady? Me and the lunch lady are talking about going to Warped Tour. Is that okay, or could she get in trouble somehow?
Oh
Best-
my god.
Best answer. There's nothing saying you can't be friends with the lunch lady. She'll probably hook you up with some good lunch food. Here's the next one. A dog smelled my butt and I farted in its face. Did I go too far? Some dog just came up to me and started smelling my butt. I was at the beach at the time, and then let out the loudest and nastiest fart I could right into his face. The dog yelped and ran away. He looked pretty traumatized. Did I go too far?
Did they answer that one or no?
No. No answer. Number 11. Just ate 52 pizza rolls. Will I die in my sleep? There are 152 calories in 2 rolls. Will I die? Oh, and I had 2 liters of Coke with it.
You're not gonna sleep, buddy.
Answer. You have a better chance of farting a hole through your sheets. Oh, unbelievable. These people are so stupid. Oh, they get better.
Oh,
They get better.
good.
Is throwing your hair in the garbage safe? I wanted to be sure because in biology we learned that it had DNA and stuff. So is it safe?
Jesus.
Answer. My grandma buried her hair to get thicker so voodoo people don't find them and put a spell on her. I cut mine in small pieces. In the trash they go. Okay.
Like shredding it instead.
Yeah. Question. Do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? I was just thinking how crazy it was that a person walked on the moon and Mars. I was just wondering if you think person will ever be able to walk on the sun too. I know it's really hot, but I'm thinking if you go in the winter, then the sun's like 30 degrees. I bet you could do it.
Oh my god.
An alien UFO just crashed in my backyard and is leaking alien poop all over the place. What should I do? The alien septic tank must have busted when it crashed, and now I got glowing green alien poop all over my grass. Should I clean it up myself or call a hazmat team? Best answer. Clean it up. You have just hit the crackpot. Oops, I mean jackpot. Dude, throw a handful of beans, Heinz beans, right in the middle of the poop. Pure fertilizer. Go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, you will have a humongous beanstalk in your garden that reaches outer space. You will own the very first space elevator. Lift your neighbor. Your neighbors will love the smell.
Jesus.
What percentage of water is celery? Yeah, celery has virtually no nutrition in it. It's basically all water. So what percentage of water is it? Ready?
Is there an answer, or is this another question?
No, for the next one. I'm going to read exactly what is written here. Is it possible to break your titty bone? In the hall at school today, I was trying to be like a rock star, so I slid on my knees across the ground. I got stepped on by the fat kid, and now my titty bone hurts. Should I call 911? I think it broke. Thanks. Answer.
Oh, God.
What the heck is a titty bone? There aren't any bones in your titties. There are bones under them, and they are called the ribs. There is also a plate of bone in the middle of your chest between the breasts called the sternum. Learn some anatomy or be prepared to be laughed at in the ER.
Oh, Jesus.
Can I get a wolf blood transplant? I would like to be as close to a wolf as can be.
No.
Best answer. Yeah, I got one. Some guy offered me a transplant in an alleyway. He says I will soon be able to become fully a wolf at night sometimes, but I'm not supposed to go to the doctor for the next 5 years because he would take away my wolf blood if he found out. Source, I am a half wolf, so I'm basically an expert at this stuff.
I can't.
18. My printer won't print GIFs properly. I got a new printer. My old one was really bad, and I knew I couldn't handle GIFs. But now with the new one, when I try to print the GIF file, it prints, but the picture doesn't move. How do I fix this? Am I doing something wrong? No answer.
Idiot.
19. Does it rain in Australia? Me and my friend are having an argument. She says that it rains in Australia, but it can't. Can it? Because obviously the rain falls to the top of the world, but at the bottom of the world, it wouldn't fall to Earth. It would fall into space.
Oh, my God.
Answer. Yes, it does rain in Australia. It rained here yesterday. I don't understand your last question. Rain falls from the clouds to the ground anywhere in the world. The Earth is round, so technically I don't think you can be at the bottom of the world. Cheers.
Oh.
Question. Evolution question. How did sloths survive so long? Best answer. They worship Satan, clearly. How do I take a shower without drowning my unborn baby? I'm pregnant and I haven't showered or gone near water in like 5 months because I'm afraid the water will go up my vagina and drown my baby. I wanted to put a plastic bag between my legs and try to take a bath, but maybe I should just elevate my legs. I don't know, but I'm afraid little Trevor isn't going to make it. My husband hasn't touched me in months.
That's got to be a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
That cannot be real.
I think it's real. Last one. Do you think NASA invented thunderstorms to cover up the sound of space battles? Best answer. We think that you should go see a doctor.
Oh my God.
So that was a thing.
Why are people so stupid?
I don't know. You got a fanfic pick this week?
More Than Fireworks by burning_up_a_sun.
I bet you it's a check, please, fanfic.
Bet you're right.
Ooh, doggy.
I'm making my way back from like the most current fanfics to like the earliest because I got into this fandom very late. So I'm at 2016. I still have like over 100 pages to go. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one.
All
It's
right.
part of a series called Georgia on My Mind.
All right.
Yeah. Check it out.
Check it out. This is 19 after the hour. We're almost to 20s. Money on the 20s. You don't like my radio guy voice?
I don't.
Come down to Everhart Chevrolet this weekend. We'll be giving out free hot dogs and balloons for the kids.
So I was watching Patton Oswalt, one of his stand-up specials, and it was the one he did before his wife died.
What about pants?
Yes. And it was really disconcerting because he was talking about like taking Ambien. And
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, I was like, wow, in retrospect, probably not a good bit to do. Seeing as though like his wife died from like an accidental overdose.
Yeah, that's not the greatest thing.
Yeah, I was very upset.
Fair enough.
Did you
Glad
watch?
you
You're glad I what?
save that downer for the end of the episode.
Did you watch what's his name? Bert Kreischer?
I did not.
Ugh.
I did not. I was catching up on Iron Fist and finishing Castle Rock this week.
Okay.
So far, season 2 of Iron Fist is much better than season 1.
It is. We're about halfway through at this point.
I'm not halfway yet. A lot more Iron Fisting. I know what I said.
I know you do.
I know what I said. Time to put this episode out of its misery and do a little housekeeping.
God damn it. You always do it when I don't have it queued up.
I know, that's why I do it. That's 8:21 after the hour. You can find us on Twitter. Okay, I can't do it anymore. As always, you can find us on Twitter. A&J have no ideas. Our email address is aprilandjhavenoideas@gmail.com. Facebook is April and J have no ideas. You can also find us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and anywhere you download fine podcasts, as well as randomchatter.com. If you'd like to call and leave us a voicemail, our number is 475-212-5457. Call us up. And, yeah, that's a wrap on another wonderful, fun-filled episode of April J Have No Ideas. April hates this voice, so I'm just going to keep doing it.
April's going to be looking for a new co-host.
Whoa!
Oh, my God. On that note, I've been April.
And I'm Big J.
Oh, go fuck yourself with that one. It's been an idea. Actually, tonight was just not a good idea.
Money on the 20s.
Oh my god. Stop.